This is special night. We got the eternal roommate on, and we got a soldier who's mamash about to lead all of Am Yisrael. He's leading all of Am Yisrael now, but on a much higher level. Even before he was on such a high level, just going rising and rising and rising in the ranks. So Chavra, we're wearing the white. Amnon has the white in back. Davy has the white in back. We're all ready for Shabbos. 2 days until Shabbos. 32 until Hanukkah. The white. We're living the white. Oh, unbelievable. And 9 days until
Say hi to Gianna.
Gianna, my little sister. My little sister, and I'm scared. Scared of dogs. Baruch Hashem, scared of the sister. So Chavar Tfil B'Shem Kol Yisrael for Pesach Ovi Ben Yosef Sarah Baruch Bas Yehudis Yonah Bas Bas Shir Bas Bas Sanai Reuben Ben Mani and every Neshama and Klal Yisrael. Reveal the secrets of the Torah. Let your kindness then flow to us and open up to us the light of knowledge. Let us come close to truth. Tzaddik was the power and wisdom to gather all souls together and lift them up as it is written, and the wise man takes souls. All our souls will be merged together in unity, and the true sage will take them and ascend with them so as to renew them for good, bringing down new Torah teachings from the mouth of the Ancient of Days. However, this is a huge tefillah, and we'll see why in a second. It's very much related to what we were learning yesterday, and we'll connect it. As it is written, the wise men ascended to the city of Almighty and brought down its secure stronghold. That's a verse. The Torah, loving God, revealed to us the secrets of the Torah of the concealed ancient one. Please, Hashem, lovingly grant us requests for your name's sake, kind and merciful God. Grant that we should come close to the true tzaddik of this generation. We learned yesterday, Chavra, in Pirkei Avot, that we should make for ourselves a teacher, right? And acquire yourself a friend. Yeah, make for yourself a teacher. Rashi says that you shouldn't rely on your own understanding. I think that was the lashon. Or we could just pull it up right now. Actually, we don't want to get the words wrong. Rashi says quickly, do not rely on your own reasoning, but seek out a teacher who can properly transmit the tradition to you. Now, Davy was obviously wondering, how can we make this a little bit more juicier? Okay, so right here, Masechet Tani Dav Zayin, Amud Aleph, towards the bottom, it says like this. We're going to go a little ahead of what, okay, we're just going to go right there. So, Rav Chanina Bar, and then we'll get to the halacha, and then the new Mishnah. But this is so geschmack ever that we just got to live with this and understand the origin. So Rav Chanina Bar Idi said, Lama nimshalu divrei Torah lamayim. Why are the words of Torah compared to water? So as it is written, it says, have you ever heard of that? Torah compared to water Torah. Ho kol sameh l'chulamayim. Everyone that is thirsty, go to the water. This is to teach you that just as water leaves a higher level and goes to a lower level, the sky, mamash, the sky, the dew, the rain, the whole thing, so too the words of Torah. But what happens? The words, the Torah that's coming down from above, right, to a lower place, the ones who are able to retain it are the humble people. Now, if we go a little bit earlier, right, it says like this, because we said, make for yourself a teacher, right? We need to find a teacher. We just prayed about it, finding the tzaddik, connected to the words of the tzaddik, the Torah, the true Torah, the secrets of the Torah. Only tzaddik can do this. So it says like this. Okay, Rav Chanim Bar Papa took the pasuk that we just mentioned, bring water to the thirsty. So what does this mean? Water to the thirsty? Torah is compared to water. So a teacher has to go to the student? No. But in another verse it is written, everyone that is thirsty, go to the water. So this just proves, Chavra, that a student must go to the teacher. Right? The thirsty must go to the water. Okay, anyways, this is interesting to point out. Anyways, halacha lemaisa. Okay. On Shabbos of Hanukkah, we take out 2 Sifrei Torah. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. From the Ark. We're learning stuff every second, right? Every second. It's amazing. From the first one, we read the weekly portion. And from the second one, the passage corresponding to that day of Hanukkah is read for Maftir, the final Aliyah. And the passage of Rani V'Simchi, singing and be glad, is read for the Haftorah. If there's another Shabbos during Hanukkah, meaning when the first day and the last day of Hanukkah fall on Shabbos, we read for the Torah on the second Shabbos from Melachim regarding the menorah of Shlomo Melech. Okay. We'll continue with part 2 of that, this halacha tomorrow. Okay. Amazing. Chapter 1, Mishna 7, Chavra. This is a big one. It's a interesting one we could talk about for days, like every single Mishnah, but we'll see. Also, can't wait to open it up. Nitai Hurari. It says Nitai, so we have to say Nitai Hurari. Nitai Hurari. Chavra, do you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
A little glitch over there, a little glitch action. So it starts off like this: Nitai Hurari. I just made the joke that I cut out, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But Nitai Harbeli, he said, keep far away from a bad neighbor, do not associate with a wicked person, and do not despair of divine retribution. There's a lot going on here. So keeping away from a bad neighbor, there's a lot. We could talk about this for days, of course, and just hear all the opinions. But what it says here is that you should not be influenced by his ways, by the bad neighbor. Alternatively, so that you should not share in his eventual downfall. And it says here in a pasuk, do not talk to those who try to lure you away from God, even to admonish them and bring them close to God. So there's a lot here. At some point, we have to make ourselves a fence around ourselves. I think it was in a Mishnah that we learned before, or maybe it'll come later, making a fence around ourselves, or a fence around Torah, something like that. But, it's definitely related. And just want to point out one thing here, is that the Rav and Rav Yonah say on this, do not despair in retribution. On divine retribution, like we just said, one should not look at a successful evildoer and say, I will associate with him while fortune smile at him. This is interesting. You could see someone who is quote unquote doing some wrong things in this world, but he has a lot of success to him. So we want to attach ourselves to that person, may even ignore the stuff that we know, maybe factual or unfactual, but we shouldn't look at this person and associate with him because he's successful and he's getting a lot of shefa, seemingly. And I'll abandon him when his luck passes. Right? So we know that this person is wrong ba'atzem, right? But yet we're attaching ourselves to this person. And we'll say, you know what, when things settle down, we'll just leave. It's not really how it works here, says like Rav and Rav Yonah. Instead, one should not despair. Ignore the possibility that retribution will suddenly befall the evil one, for eventually his time will come. Right? So we really just have to focus on ourselves. We have to focus on ourselves and how we could be better people. And it says right here, just one more thing before we open it up, that some of the above may seem to contradict previous teachings. Right? Yesterday we spoke about Damakaf Zchut, right? Finding the good points within ourselves, finding the good points within other people. So to not associate with a wicked person, shouldn't we find those good points within a wicked person? We can't confuse this, Kabra, where with searching for a hidden good point enables us to elevate a wicked person onto the scale of merit. Justifying the wrongful actions of such an individual can have a damaging effect on the upright and the pious. Right? So if you take a wicked person, it's much harder, that much more difficult to find a good point when you're around a person and he's saying mean things in front of your eyes to a different person, to another person within that circle. That person is just doing bad. That person is just doing wrong, right? We're not justifying the wrong. Whereas the Berditchever once saw someone wearing tefillin and working while putting on tefillin. He's like, Gavald. He's so connected that he's working, he's doing the mundane and uplifting the mundane through the kavanas of the tefillin and all that, right? So there's different levels of the good points here. I don't know. This was a difficult one. Questions, comments, please feel free. What do you guys think? It was a difficult one.
Lovely.
It was really it just shows the importance of Pirkei Avot, because it's really just showing us how to be people, how to properly be people in this world, how to just do good, and be good and surround ourselves with good. It's geschmack. It's geschmack. But we could see that this could be discussed for days and years and lifetimes. Anyways, Chevra, any more questions, comments before we conclude until tomorrow?
Soon enough, you'll be teaching your son.
What?
Soon enough, you'll be teaching Pirkei Avot to your son.
To my what?
To your son.
Oh, B'ezrat Hashem, by all of us. By all of us. Wow. It's probably the best in the world. It's the best. However, we should all be Zocha. And let's fire it up. We shall be healthy, happy, and successful, and we'll continue tomorrow. B'ezrat Hashem.